What's her email? Do you have your email address?
Hey guys, so we are actually live. Welcome to Winning Women Network. My name is Keisha Bass, and I am so honored to be here this week after our amazing. I'm going to mute out. Let's see.
What's your email address?
I'm going to mute out some of you because you're talking and I'm talking and it just won't flow well. But welcome. We're actually back from our amazing time in Atlanta, Georgia. The ATL was very nice to us, treated us very well there. I met some of the most amazing women ever. And so this week, I really wanted to get online and really share with you. I wanted them to share, you know, their experiences that they had, you know, while they were actually at the conference. And then I wanted to give you some value and kind of give you, you know, what I feel like that what we should be doing as women in the next 90 days. So hopefully you guys are excited about hearing my game plan for us and stuff. So nevertheless, I wanted to also mention that there may be incomes that are mentioned on this Hangout tonight. We can't guarantee any level of success that you may or may not have. Your results will vary because we're all different people. So just know that. Just know that whenever you hear someone's story and they may say, oh my God, I made a sale in 24 hours, that their journey is their journey and you don't have to compare yourself because comparison is a thief of joy. And so I don't want you to rob yourself of joy tonight. If you've been invited here by someone, I want to say a special, special welcome to you. I know that there's someone that really loves you and they want you to change your life in some sort of way. And it may not be, you know, sometimes we always say, you know, it's about money. It may not be about money for you. Maybe you just want the freedom, the time freedom to spend with your kids, and you're just looking for another way to be able to create, you know, or replace your current income so that you can spend more time with your children. So I just want to make sure I get that out. So I want to just say welcome to you, and I'm just so excited to have all of you here on tonight. All right, so we got pets and we got everything here tonight, so this is kind of cool. All right, so I'm going to start with the ladies tonight. I'm going to start, you know, and I want you ladies to know I want you all to relax. I want you to breathe, right? So I want you all to have lots of fun. Keisha, we're live on the feed, right? I want to make sure that because I want people to hear your amazing testimonials tonight. If you could just chat me up, Keisha, and let me know, that'd be great. But let's just start out. So Miss Alicia, I got Miss Alicia Page in the ATL, who I got a chance to meet. She was rocking her hat. It was so fly. I was like, you better work that hat, girl. Okay, so Keisha, I'm calling you Keisha Alicia. Why don't you come on out, my dear? And just tell me, how did you like the event? I mean, what were your thoughts about the event?
It was really, really enlightening. The training was amazing. Like everyone was saying, I liked that it was not just a bunch of fluff. You know, I've been to events where, you know, we're getting together and it's just one person making money, so everyone's just hyped off the idea of making money, but everyone is not making money. So it actually felt good being at an event where so many people, including yourself, are making six figures within a year. Very motivational, very motivational. Got a lot of training techniques, tips, things that I've already implemented for my account, my son's account. So it was phenomenal. I loved it. Loved it. It was great meeting you, of course.
Yes.
And so many others, yes.
So, so do you think that, what do you think about events? A lot of people think, like, it's just a bunch of hype. Do you think that is something that Reginald should keep doing, or?
Absolutely, absolutely. Especially this kind of event. It's not, like I said, it wasn't just an event just about hype with people just going up and talking about only them making money. All of us pretty much in the audience and crowd, we're all doing the same thing. We're all making money. You guys are all just basically like the foundation, the leaders. You're showing us your techniques, your tips. It was really like, I've even posted in the group where I said it was like you all came together with pieces of the puzzle from your own expertise. And it was really amazing to see it all come together. And just, you know, to just be a phenomenal, phenomenal event. And I'm here. I'm not far in the area. I'm not out in the city, but I'm not too far. And it was worth the drive every single day. I mean, it was awesome. It was awesome. So he should definitely keep doing it. I'm looking forward to the next one.
So your business. So how has your business, like, since you come back from Atlanta, well, you were in Atlanta, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, has your business changed, like, since the event?
It's been consistent. It's been consistently growing. Like I said, my account's always been, it's been going pretty well now for the last 14 months. My son account is fairly new, and I've implemented a lot of the trainings that I got last week. And he just made a blue star last week, and now he's up to a turquoise, which is over 100 positive feedbacks within 1 week.
Wow.
Before the event, he was at 50, and now he's at 100, based on the things that we learned at the training. So it's exciting to see where it's going to go from here, and just everything that's happening so far, and on the affiliate side too. So
nice. Awesome. Well, it was just great to meet you and stuff like that, and thanks for being the host city, and I'm just excited about what's to come. So if you were to share a tip tonight, Alicia, with someone that maybe that is probably brand new, or not even, maybe they haven't gotten started, that may be kind of a wide variety there. But maybe someone who's brand new, what tip would you give someone who's brand new, they just got started on eBay and stuff like that, and they're like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. But what would you
plugged in. Stay plugged into the support system. We have such an amazing team where you get support, you get questions answered. It's not just the person that signed you up that you have to look to. You have thousands of us. And even if you're not making the sales yet, continue to congratulate others, welcome others to the team. There's so many people doing amazing things. It's like, stay motivated by that. Stay consistent. Log in daily if you can and just see what's going on. Take tips and message people and reach out to people and just learn as much as you can, and stay focused, stay consistent, and that's the key.
Wow, good tip, great tips. So how many of you ladies are from Atlanta? Just kind of wave at me, because I'm looking at my panel and I'm like, dang, I got a lot of have a lot of women here from the ATL that are on the panel. Like, what is going on here? Sherilyn, where are you from? And this is kind of open, so don't think I'm gonna go like. Sherilyn, where are you from, my dear?
Hi, Keish. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
Okay, I'm from Washington, D.C. I'm a D.C. girl, and I know I found out that you guys have this UOP DMV group here, and so yeah, I already got connected, and I didn't know that until I went to the event.
Wow, so that's kind of cool. So you actually found an offline connection by going to a live event. How cool is that?
Oh my gosh, Keisha. Absolutely, very cool. I want to say one of my roommates kind of had two. Just met so many nice, wonderful people at that event. But I want to say my second roommate, she was the one that let me know that there was a DMV group with the UOP while I was there. And as soon as I got home, I just kind of linked up with them, and now I've been added.
Nice.
Okay. I wouldn't have done that if I wasn't at the event, though.
Right, exactly. You know what? The other thing I want to congratulate you on, because you told me this was your first Hangout.
Yeah, it is.
Right. So congratulations to you. And had we not met up at the event and stuff like that, then who knows? You might not have been on the Hangout tonight. So I want to congratulate you.
How about that? I'm so proud to be here. Thank you very much for having me, Keisha.
You're so welcome. When did you get started in DS, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, girl, let me tell you. Pretty much got started around the time you guys did, a little over a year ago. But because I was with another company, I put it on the back burner because I was dedicated to the other company, but I saw what was happening around Christmas time, meaning when people were making so many sales around Christmas, and I would still chime in to the webinars with Roger and everybody. Mm-hmm. I put it on the back burner, and I knew that around Christmas time I wanted to get back in the swing. So last year around Christmas, I said I need to get in this company, get committed, get dedicated, because quite frankly, the other company just was not panning out, let's just say. And so, but I said, I got this gold right here in my hand. Wow. So go ahead, get with it, start, learning, do the education and the training, which I started around August. And basically that's how it happened. So I started cha-chinging around Christmas time, and once I heard the cha-chings and I saw all the potential, it was a no-brainer from there. Just a no-brainer.
Wow. How cool is that? So awesome stuff. So you've been around us and you've been hanging out, and that just, I think that cha-ching, just to get results, you know, and to know that, like, I love the fact that everyday average people could honestly get results, right? And not have to be an internet guru, you know, like Reginald, because I'm not an internet guru. I'm just, you know, I just do a little, you know, little Facebook stuff. But, you know, but an everyday average person, a mom, right, a stay-at-home mom. I mean, I could probably go down this panel and, you know, and name out different professions. I mean, I have makeup artists, I have mom, I have probably an accountant. I think Marlena's like in oil and gas, you know, and, you know, I mean, so many different. We got a stay-at-home mom. We got Hattie does schooling at home, homeschooling moms, right? So we have, like, if I look look at the panel of people that I have here, anybody, right? I mean, we have people that, you know, are disabled, right? They don't work a traditional job. I mean, so we have, you know, senior citizens, just a you know, a wide variety of people. I don't know if you all know. I mean, I know you, those of you who are in DS know, because she's very well known in DS. But Ann Sieg is actually on the leadership team inside of DS. And one of the things that she said to me when I met her at the live DS Domination event was that this company has mass market appeal. Okay, mass market appeal means that it's something that it's mass. You can market it to the masses, which is not usually. Usually, it's like, you know, weight loss stuff, and I'm not, you know, not bashing any weight loss company that's out there, but there's only a certain amount of people you can appeal to when you have certain products, because, you know, when you deal with people that are, you know, maybe a size 2, you know, well, losing weight, that doesn't appeal to them, right? So it has mass market appeal. When she said that, I thought, wow, that's really brilliant. So thanks, Sherilyn, for coming on. Yeah. So those of you who already have talked or whatever, I just got a notification that we do have others that want to jump on. So if you could jump off once you have, you know, given your, you know, whatever you want to say and stuff like that. If you can jump off, we got a lot of women that want to jump on. I'm really excited about that. But thanks so much for jumping on, and Sherilyn, so much. I want to see you on here again, okay? Because you know, Sherilyn was at the event, you guys, and she was doing videos, and she was like, "Hey, can I do an interview with you?" and stuff like that. And you know what? You know, that's really what you want to do when you go to an event and stuff. You want to leverage your videos, the pictures, and everything while you're at the event, you know, and leverage names and stuff like that. Because now she's put a video on YouTube. We got my name as a keyword, you know, DS Domination. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you leverage that. So I want to say congratulations, great job, Sherilyn, and I want to see you on the Hangout again, okay? So don't let this be the last one.
Let me just say one thing, and it's going to be really quick, and it is this. Guys, when it comes to these events, this is one of the most amazing events I've ever gone to. And the reason why is, for some reason, the people that's on this group here, they want you to learn. They want you to get it. They want you to cha-ching. I mean, it's like they're giving you everything they already know. They're no different than you and I, and they are pouring. They pour out at the events. And I'm telling you, I've gotten 2 cha-chings today, and girl, all I can say, get to the events, guys. You're going to get so much value. All right, I'm out. Thank you, Keisha.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much. Bye-bye. We'll be talking soon.
All righty.
Woohoo! Yes. Get to the events. Miss Mary, you're already it, so I figured I'd just call you out, right?
Okay.
How's it going?
It's going good.
It's going good. Now, where are you located?
I'm in Mobile, Alabama.
Okay, so you're in the Arkla Miss, or maybe not the Arkla Miss. Anyway.
The home of the original Mardi Gras. We have Mardi Gras down here now.
Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Did you attend the Mardi Gras?
Yeah, I attend a couple of them.
Okay. You attend a couple of them. Well, I was born in Louisiana. I'm not quite sure if you know that. But I was actually born in Louisiana. I don't know if we have the original Mardi Gras or not, but. So, Miss Mary, can you tell me how did you like the event? What were your thoughts about the event we just had?
Oh my God, my head was just blown off after the event. It was so much information, so much knowledge that you guys poured into us. Every time a speaker came on to the stage, I was glued to the speaker because I'm leaning on it every word. I'm writing down notes, taking pictures of the screens and everything because it was just so much stuff there. It was really phenomenal. I'm so glad I came. Actually, the day I came to the event was the same day that I retired from the Army. That was my first day in retirement. So it was a really good transition for me to be there, walking out of one thing and walking into that event like that. So I really enjoyed every moment of it.
Nice. Well, congratulations on your retirement, and thank you so much for your service. You said you were from the Army?
Pictures of the screens and everything.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. Well, thanks so much. How long have you been in DS?
Actually, 1 year yesterday.
Oh, really? Well,
1 year yesterday. I had an anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Congratulations on your retirement. How's your business been going since you left the event?
It's been going well. I've implemented several strategies from the speakers on the stage, and it works. What they tell you to do, it works. All you got to do is just go and do it, because these are the people that has done it. They done already trailed a path for us, so we just got to just walk in that path. I mean, the bushes is already cut away, you know, all the weed and stuff is moved out to the side, so we just walk, you know, just like Moses parted the Red Sea, and parted the Red Sea for us.
I love it.
And we just walk on through. We just walk on through.
Just walk on dry land, right?
That's it. That's it.
Right. The land was dry. So just walk on over on the dry land, okay? Don't. And you know I've been to church today, Miss Mary, so don't do it, okay? Don't take me to church. You know I live half a second away from church all the time, okay? So don't take me there tonight. But I really I want to tell you something. You'll know what I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys saw her picture or whatever, her retirement hat. I saw your retirement hat. I literally busted out laughing when I saw that hat. So you guys have to go over to Miss Mary's page, and you have to find her retirement hat. It is hilarious. Okay?
And everybody want that hat. Everybody want it.
It's hilarious. It is hilarious. Well, thanks so much for joining us tonight. What tip could you give? You've been in here a year. You retired from your 9 to 5, and things. What tip will you give the person who maybe actually, you know what? I want you to talk to the person who may be sitting on this hangout tonight, and they're like, I don't know about all this, right? I've seen these internet businesses and stuff, and what is this all about? What would you say to that person? And if I'm putting you on the spot too much, you'd be like, Keisha, wait.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I would tell them, take a look at it, because people are making money here. There are so many things out there that people just get caught up in and spending a whole lot of money. But with this, you can't help but to make money. It's a no-brainer. Just follow the training that Rogers give us. Follow the training within our groups and everything. Ask questions. It's too easy. You can't fail in this business. I mean, if you do it, you can't fail. This is the no-fail zone.
I like that, the no-fail zone. So you would say for 1995, I mean, it's just worth it to get in at least at that level and just give it a try.
Yeah, 1995. I mean, people spend that going out on a pizza. They'll spend that on something they don't even need when they can take that 1995 and invest it, and that 1995 can turn into thousands, hundreds of thousands. Easy. Nice. Just work the system.
Absolutely. I love it. Thanks so much. I appreciate you, and I hope to see you on another hangout very, very soon. Don't let this be your last, okay?
Okay.
All right. And I'll mute you out. Awesome. This is so great. Thanks so much, ladies. I appreciate this. Now, I'm going to go to someone who is actually, she's in another place right now, but she used to be in Seattle with me, and now she is actually down in the H-Town with the Ninja. She's down there with the Ninja now, so she's getting all trained up in Ninja 5. So, Miss Marlena, what's up, girl?
Had a great time. We were just Keith and I were just working on our goals.
You guys were? I love you guys. That is just way awesome.
I was sitting here and it occurred to me, wait a second. One of the first things they said was outline your goals. So we were sitting here working on our goals.
Nice.
You don't know when you get there if you don't know what your plan is or how you're going to get there. So
awesome. Thank you for giving the first step in the 90-day game plan. So you guys want to write that down. Okay, write that down. It's hard to hit a target that you don't know where it is, right? It's hard for you to, from 90 days from now, how will you know what, where are you going, right? So when we hit the next event, then when you go and you say, okay, so, because some people say, well, I want to get on stage. Well, what does it take to get on stage? Do you even know what it takes to get on stage? Right? Do you know the number? Have you?
I do.
You do?
I do.
You have to know those types of things, right? You want to find out that. You want to find out, what are your, because we're in an e-commerce business and things like that. You want to know, okay, how much money do I want to make, in my e-commerce business, right? On whether it's eBay, whether it's Amazon, it doesn't really matter. You have to have some sort of goal that you want to obtain, and I would say I like 90-day game plans, right? I like the 90-day game plan, and so that would put us into, I think into June, right? So that'll put us around about that time. We'll be at our next event and stuff, and then you can look back and you can say, okay, well, what did I do? What did I hit? What am I going to tweak? What am I going to change? Thank you for coming out with that right away, Marlena. So, Marlena, I don't know if you've been on a Hangout with me before, so I want you to just tell people just a little bit about yourself, how you got started inside of DS Domination, because many people maybe have not heard your story. What do you do, right, and things like that. So,
well, I started twice, got out the first time, and got back in under you, because the other one just wasn't a good fit. We don't need to talk about that. But this is a good fit. And my background is in oil and gas. I'm a scheduler, so I basically schedule great big capital projects and fancy software. But this is way more fun. So I met you online on Google Hangouts through other businesses, other internet opportunities, which shall remain nameless because it don't matter anymore. And I just always knew we would end up in the same one at some point. And this one feels right. And when I told my husband about it, 7 weeks ago, he thought it felt right too, and we just jumped in. So we're in Genesis. We made it to the conference. So we're pretty new, but we'll get there.
Yeah. And I like that about you, because you know what? The one thing I know about you, Marlena, is that you take action. I mean,
Not always.
But because most people don't get, I'll tell you this because I've been working in the online business arena for a little while, and getting people to a conference when they just, got really in, their mindset is not there, right? It's usually like, well, I just got started. I'm not coming to a conference because I don't even know what I'm doing right at this point. So I want you to congratulate yourself for taking that action. And taking, and saying, I just got in, 7 weeks ago, I don't hardly know none of the lingo, none of the terms or anything, but I'm here, right? And I'm so glad you came. I hope you got value out of the event. Did you think it was worth it for you to come?
I got a ton of value, and like I said, we've crossed paths in multiple other business opportunities, and I have been to probably half a dozen conferences just last year alone, one with Rachel Kelly. And none of them compared. There's just no comparison. And to give you an example, at other conferences, for the people who didn't make it to this conference or who have not been to a conference before, and really maybe they went to this conference and they think, oh, this is great, but they don't have anything to compare it to, I'll give you a comparison. This conference, everyone was glued to the speaker. You didn't see people chatting it up. There weren't sidebar conversations. There weren't people going in and out because they were bored. They were glued to the speaker. And it was back-to-back speakers. They didn't waste any time. It wasn't just, it wasn't fluff. The people weren't on stage for their own hidden agendas. It was all about providing value. And at other conferences I've been to, people were in and out. They might get bored. They were yawning. It didn't keep their attention, and it was totally different. And this group of people, and I hate to use, that's a broad brush phrase, but really this group of people is super genuine, and I didn't get that feeling from the other conferences.
Wow, that's awesome. That means a lot. You know, it really does, because you know, when the leadership team of the Unit of Prosperity and I, you know, when we talk or when we plan things and when we do things, it is about helping people. You know, of course, you know, you know, we'll make money, right? I mean, because we're entrepreneurs, but at the end of the day, I believe it was Zig Ziglar or, you know, Jim Rohn, one of them said, you know, if you know, you'll get what you want if you help enough people get what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So if I wake up in the morning and that's what my agenda is, it's like, okay, you know, I asked my team, I said, how many people, how many lives have you impacted since you left the event? Right?
Mm-hmm.
How many, you know, how many lives are you impacting on a, you know, on a daily basis? That is the thing. How many people have I helped? And I'm not saying that you have to go and overexert yourself and give up all your time and stuff like that, because time is money, right? And that's the only commodity you have. You will never get that back. But you know, maybe it's you producing a video, right, and showing somebody how to do something, right? Or, you know, or just different ways. Maybe you write a blog post, right, and you give a 90-day game plan to somebody, to, you know, out to the masses, and you know, there's different ways you can do that. So I don't want you guys to think that like you got to wake up in the morning and figure out how much, you know, free lunch you can give out. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying that, okay? But I am saying you want to be of service, right? You want to provide things to the marketplace that will serve the marketplace. Okay, so anyways, let me not get on my soapbox. You know I will. But
well, and not only that, you put things out there, but you also receive questions, and so people have to learn to ask questions. Like I asked you a question that probably will change our lives, keeps in mind, and that was about 3 weeks ago. I asked you, do people have local groups get together?
mm-hmm.
And you said, you need to hook up with Nikki.
Right.
That will change our lives.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have to ask questions. You can't wait for life to just happen. You have to make it happen.
Got it. That's it.
And I think probably the biggest thing that I got out of the conference, you asked everybody so far, what did they get out of it? I think don't try and reinvent the wheel. Mm-hmm. Follow the training. Learn what they teach you. And master that. Learn it well, which I'm still learning. I consider us brand new here.
Mm-hmm.
But learn that and then tweak it to make it your own. You know, apply your own little strategies, your own little ninja tactics. But learn the system, and almost as important as that is model the leaders. Look and see what they're doing. Follow them on social media. Go to the groups in Houston that we're going, you know, Nikki hosts these get-togethers in Houston. Go to those, and she's doing exactly what we want to do, so we're going to definitely model after her. And why reinvent the wheel? I mean, they've already paved the way, so.
Got it. That's good stuff. Great stuff, Marlena. Absolutely right. Thank you so much for jumping on today. I appreciate your thoughts and stuff, and I wish you just such massive success. I'm so excited for all of you all, you know, because the sky is the limit. We have so much opportunity, right? It's just so much opportunity. We don't have to compete with each other, and we don't have to, you know, we don't have to be crabs in a pot, you know. I mean, none of that. I don't have to compete with any of you, right? It's enough money in this world, right, that I do not have to be in competition with you all, right?
Well, and you're not. I mean, you benefit if we all benefit if we all succeed. So the company gets. I mean, so.
Yep, absolutely. Thanks so much, Marlena.
So,
all right.
Yeah. Now, how do I get myself off?
If you just click the X up above, like if you just X out, it'll drop you off. I don't want to eject you because I just feel so bad about ejections and stuff.
Feel free to eject me because I don't see an X.
Okay. But if you close your internet browser, you'll be out. So.
I don't want to do that. You eject me. You eject me.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. Awesome. Awesome, ladies. Okay, let's keep moving right along. Lord, have mercy. Let me get these ATL women out the way. What's up, Miss Heidi, senor? Yes, I see that. Cool. Heidi, what's up? Uh-oh, you're muted. Let's see. You're actually muted. Want to unmute yourself.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, Miss Keisha. Hey, everyone.
Hey, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. I can't complain.
Those pretty earrings on.
Thank you, love. Okay, I do love these earrings, so I had to put them on again. Awesome. So tell me, Miss Heidi, you were at the event, the Fire Your Boss UOP Evolution Conference. Tell me, how did you evolve over the last weekend? Like, how did you evolve?
How did I evolve? Having been in the industry, if you will, the home-based business industry for a few years, this event made everything just come together in one weekend. Everything that I've been through, everything that I've seen, this event solidified the possibilities. It solidified that I was in the right place at the right time. All the cliches that we hear about in this industry, this event did it for me. This event had so many takeaways and so much value that on the e-commerce side, the eBay side, it was immediate. We could come home and from the training implement what we had learned and begin expanding and exploding our businesses. From the self-development standpoint, it just made me say, you know, I know what I can achieve. It's solidified, it's confirmed, and I'm going to stretch myself like never before. And implementing everything that I've learned over the years resulted in taking massive action, whether it was right or not, like you say, Keisha, imperfect action, resulted in me achieving a goal, which was I want to put on average one person a day in this business. And I absolutely did that this week. I came back from the event and I took a massive, sometimes imperfect action, and you know, 5 women pressed the join now button. And they said, you know, I don't know what this is all about. Copy, paste, eBay, what? Huh? $20? Okay, I'll try it. And just taking action on the momentum, on the energy, on just everything from the event. I have put together events like this myself, and I will say this is by far the best event I've been to while being in this industry.
Wow, that's pretty doggone impressive. Okay, because you didn't just get started in the industry last year. So, you know, that's pretty impressive. And hopefully Reginald was able to hear that, because I know he worked really hard to make sure this event was stellar. You know, I know that.
It really was. And, you know, I can be really, really critical. Like, okay, are they going to be on time? Are the speakers going to go over their limit? You know, having put together events like this, you know, so I kind of was coming with my white gloves on, if you will. And from every speaker, from Reginald on down, Rachel, David Cook, everyone surpassed every expectation I had. It was, like the other young lady said, glued to our seats, no fluff. To walk away, you know, a lot of times going to church on Sundays, you know, you might go depressed and the pastor, you know, say something that just has you on a high, but by Wednesday or Thursday, you know, you're kind of down in your rut again. Well, oftentimes when we come to events like this, it's the same thing. You know, for the first week, you're riding off the energy. You're riding off the high. You know, and then it goes away because you didn't learn anything that was really going to expand your business. You didn't really learn anything that was going to take your business to the next level. And the Fire Your Boss conference absolutely gave you tips, personal development. It gave you everything that you needed so that you can come home as tired as you may have been Saturday night from the event and implement something that you could see results on Sunday before you even got to the event again. Mm-hmm. And then on Sunday, you know, I came home, and my husband does the eBay side of the business. And I said, okay, let me teach you something that we learned about increasing your feedback on your eBay. And, you know, click here, auction this, buy this, 99 cents, here you go. And I left and went to bed. Well, the next morning, he's like, oh, my God, it worked. This is awesome, you know. So to walk away from an event with real results, real people, real results, is phenomenal. And I am so happy to have been a part of it, happy to be a part of DS Domination. And this $20 system will change anyone that's listening to this call or listen on this Hangout, change your life. I would join all over again.
Wow. Nice. I like that. So Marlena gave us one of the, you know, so you guys are giving out the game plan. I'm just pulling the game plan from you all. So just so you know. So Marlena gave us one. It was to set a goal, right? So you have to have a goal for the next 90 days. Heidi said intentions, right, as well. And I know that months ago, Heidi actually, and I know she uses this because she sent me that her intention was to be at the Fire Your Boss event, right? That was one of her intentions. So goals, and you have, you know, solid intentions of what are you going to do. She said she wants to sponsor one new person every single day, right? And she's done that, okay? You all can do the same thing. You can set intentions that today I will sponsor 2 new people. Today I will sponsor 1 new person, whatever it is. You want to have an intention of what it is that you are going to do each and every day. Some days you may hit it, some days you may not, but you have to get up and still have solid intentions of what you want. Otherwise, you'll just get whatever, right? And that's just what a lot of people are getting is whatever. So thank you so much, Miss Heidi, for that. I appreciate you. I'm going to move a little bit faster and stuff. I won't ask you any more questions. You did a great job. Thank you so much for jumping on. Hallelujah. All right. Miss J. Dean is over there. What's up, Miss J? Miss J. Dean. I have to find her whole name. Hello, Lev. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. I'm liking the new headphone and stuff like that. You look all, you know, I need to get a headphone.
I'm professional.
Yes, you look all. So I just want to say, you all, just to give some real props. You guys see my pictures and stuff, and you see my makeup. This is the lovely makeup artist that actually make me look all pretty early, very early in the morning. So it's very early. She worked with me that early in the morning. It's like 6 a.m. I think we met at 5:30, 5:45.
Yeah, and you were tired. You were like, hey.
No, I am not the morning person, okay? I'm not. I don't even profess to be. But, you know, nevertheless, she was able to hook a sister up. And, yeah, so people are still talking about those pictures and stuff, so I appreciate you. And I wanted to make sure I give you a shout out. Big shout out. She's amazing, you guys. She's amazing. It didn't take you long either. Like, I was like, let me see what this girl gonna do, okay? And I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh my God, she like did all that in like 30 minutes or something. It couldn't have been that long, but did the hair, everything. So hair and everything was by J. Dean. So there you go. My big shout out. So how are you doing, love?
I'm great. I'm super great. I'm extremely just inspired by last week's event. I mean, I already came into this with the mindset that I'm going to crush it, I'm going to rock it, but the event just gave me like that extra, I don't even know what to call it, but I'm just literally on fire at this point. And like Heidi said, she set her intention. I just set my intention after the event that, you know what, I'm going full force with this thing, and I actually recruited 5 people.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's just amazing. This is an amazing company, and I've been telling people I've worked for a lot of companies, and I've made money for a lot of companies, and I walked away with nothing. And with this company, I've learned more in this company I've only been in 3 months, for 3 months. I've learned more in this company in 3 months than I've ever learned on any job that I've ever worked. This company gives you tools that you can not only apply to your e-commerce business, but pretty much every area of your life. You know, it teaches you how to change your mindset. It teaches you how to go after what you want and not wait for anybody to hold your hand and drag you along. You know, it's done amazing things for me. So
Nice. Well, that is just awesome. I'm just elated. I know there's some e-commerce things we kind of mentioned as we were as we were doing makeup and stuff, and it's just amazing because it's possible, right? It's possible for JD to be a household name, right?
Absolutely.
It's possible.
And you know what? It's just so crazy how all of this happened, because my goal eventually is to brand my own cosmetics line. How crazy is it that I joined a company that teaches you how to brand your own product? I mean, I couldn't have made a better decision.
Wow.
It's just been really, really awesome. And as many people as I can tell about this company, I'm telling them. And what's also awesome about it is that you don't have to, push people or force people to join it. And if they join or if they don't join, guess what? You still make money. So if somebody decided, like, girl, I don't want to hear about what you're talking about, that's fine. I'm still going to make money because I'm selling on eBay. So it's just, I don't know any other company that's doing that. I don't know any other company that provides the training and the support that this company provides. And it's just been an awesome, awesome opportunity for me.
Awesome. I appreciate you so much, and I cannot wait until Chicago.
Yes, I'm excited. I'm super excited.
Well, Miss Jadine is right now in Chicago, and so we will be actually in Chicago. So let me put this plug in right now. We're going to be in Chicago June 5th and 6th, I believe, are the dates. You can go to ulpevents.com. You can grab your tickets so that you can be in the place. It's going to be amazing there. Jeffrey Combs is going to be there. And if you guys have not heard Jeffrey Combs, if you have not experienced Jeffrey Combs, then you're going to be in for a real treat. Robert Mercado is going to be there. I almost couldn't say his last name, Mercado. He's going to be there, and he's done lots of products. He's done very well in the affiliate marketing, network marketing industry. So, those along, we're going to have some speakers that are actually going to teach you. It's internet marketing mastery. I believe Reginald's going to give me 5 minutes on stage this time. So, so I'll be there and stuff. If nothing else, I told him, you know what, I'm going to come to support. Cause I'm a part of the team, right? I'm a part of the team. I'm showing up whether I have to speak or not because I'm part of the team. But I think I have like 5 minutes on stage or something. So I'm okay, I guess. I'll say something. So I'll pull something out the hat to say on that day.
And you know what, Keisha, for people who are saying, this is too much money, I don't have the money for this, why is this so much? People like to complain about prices. Why is this so much money? As a business owner, whether you were in this company or whether you decided to go and start a business on your own, you're going to have to front the money either way. So it's just all of a part of having the mindset that, hey, I have to invest in myself. I have to invest in my future. I'm worth it. I'm worth the investment, and this is worth it.
I like that. And it's so true. And I was thinking about that on this week. Write this down as part of your 90-day game plan, okay? You have to invest in yourself. Okay? You have to make investments in yourself. You want to become, if you were playing golf, Golf, I know I'm from the South, so sometimes I do like slaughter words, right? But if you want to get on Tiger Woods level, right, then do you know how many probably, trainers and stuff that he invests in, and, and time, and, this book and all this stuff he invested in to be the very best. So if you want to be the very best, and I don't even care. I don't care if you are actually selling, if you're just an e-commerce seller, right? Or if you're, like myself, you do both, you do both ends. You guys, my accountant, I'm pretty sure when my accountant sees my information, my expenses for last year, you guys see, I had a check for $223,000, and your results will definitely vary. You don't understand how much of that money I actually spent back into the business. I didn't go buy cars. I didn't go buy, I bought a few purses and stuff like that. But come on, Michael Kors, it wasn't but $300 purse. It ain't, you didn't really go break the bank if you went and bought that. You know what I'm saying? So I bought a few things. I bought some stuff, but I really spent a good chunk of that money back into myself, because to produce that type of income, you gotta be a different person. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
And so that's really what I did. And so really in the next 90 days, if you want to be the best, and invest in yourself, even if it's a book, if it's a book that you want, to learn more about, e-commerce and stuff, because it's a big world, right? We don't have everything in the back office at DS Domination about e-commerce. I'm sorry if you thought that was all of it. That's not it. It's a big world. And so you may need to invest if you want to make, like David Cook's money. If you want to do $30,000, $40,000, Dante money, $315,000, inside of this business, you're going to have to invest in yourself, in learning, right, and learning more. You may have to hire a coach. You may have to buy a video program. I don't know, but I'm willing to do whatever it takes, right? And my husband knows it. I'm like, we made a bunch of money, but we spent a bunch of money on being the very best and being the top. Now this year it's gonna be about making some money, and it's gonna be about, you're gonna see some luxury items come through this feed pretty soon. I'm just saying.
You know what? Somebody just commented in the chat and said that some people don't have the money, and I get it. I totally get it, because I've been there, and I'm not gonna act like I've arrived. I've totally been there. But what I do know is that when you set your intention, and when you're serious about getting free, when you're serious about making money, you will do whatever it takes. The universe hears that. When you set your intention high and you say, hey, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to put some massive action behind it, the universe hears that and has no choice but to honor that. So it just comes down to your mindset and making a decision that, no, I'm not going to complain. No, I'm not going to make excuses. Yeah, I may not have the money right now, but I'm determined. I'm determined to succeed. I'm determined to get free of debt, and to spend more time with my family, and to travel, and to do the things that I love to do. When I made that decision, I left my job prior to me joining DS Domination. I wasn't in DS Domination when I left my job, but I set my intention, and my intention was to work for myself, to be my own boss. And now I am that. Right. Yes. That's the secret. You know what I'm saying? That is so much. I'm reading this book, Psycho-Cybernetics, okay? And one of the things, and I went to go and look at this because I wanted to piggyback on what you're saying. Then Rachel Kelly, I want you to come up after I finish this. But I want to, so for those of you who say, I don't have the money, right? And as Jay just said, whenever you say that, then your subconscious mind goes to work to make sure you don't have the money, because you said it. Yeah. Because you said, I don't have the money, I can't afford this, I can't do this, then the part of you that's not even conscious in thinking, the part of you that just, responds to whatever you say, it just goes to work on your behalf. And so when you say, well, I can't do it, it says, you are so right, you can't do that. When you say, I can't seem to, it's like different phrases that we say, I can't win for losing. Your subconscious says, you are right, you can't win for losing. So I'll make sure you keep losing. And then you look up and you say, well, why is my life looking like this? Why are things not going right? Why is this? And it's like, well, you know what, Torsi, I'm on YouTube. It's because you have submitted work to your subconscious mind, and it is now producing results that you don't want. So those of you who are on here, I don't care. I told my husband, and this was like, we were talking about something before I got on the Hangout about going to this NBA finals, right? And someone had invited us to go to the NBA finals and blah, blah, blah. My husband's like, well, how much do the tickets cost? And I said, you know what?
I don't care how much the tickets cost. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how much the tickets cost, because if I want to go, I just want to know, do you want to go to the NBA Finals or not? That's all I want you to tell me. If you tell me, babe, I want to go to the NBA Finals, then that's all I need to know, because we're going to be at the NBA Finals. And so we have, you know, I would encourage you all, get the copy of Cybernetics, right? I posted on my wall a while back, what you say when you talk to yourself. You know, get that book, because we're submitting to ourselves, you know, things that we don't want, okay? So I want you to change that statement. So whoever is headed, change that statement. If you want to be in an event, then just say, I'm going to Chicago. I'm not going to try and figure out how I'm going to get the money. That's not my job. And I was reading in Cybernetics last night, is that's why a lot of things don't work out for us, is because we're cramming up what's called our automatic mechanism. And that's what does the work. We can't see it happening or anything like that, but we actually cram it up and stuff, and we make it all frustrated because we try to get into the job of actually doing the figuring out how. And all we have to do is set intentions and say, I'm going to Chicago, right? These are the dates for Chicago and stuff. And you submit that thing and you say, you know what, universe, God, whatever you want to call it, God, work this out for me. I'm not going to try to figure this out. I'm going to be in Chicago. Boom. Done. Done. The end. No more, you know what I'm saying? No more. So, awesome. Rachel Kelly, I want you to come out because you have, you know about events and you know about getting to events. And everything I just said, I want you to come out because you'll solidify everything I just said.
Hey, Keisha, how you doing?
I'm fired up, as always, okay?
Girl, I know, right? Hey, everybody, also, welcome. Well, look, I'm acting like I'm introducing, but I just want to say hey to everyone.
Right, this
for
is
me,
the day for Chicago. And so,
I think we're getting feedback.
yeah, I just muted Becky. Becky just joined.
For me,
going on for hours. It's like
I just want to pick up kind of like the person. I want to pick up where this person that just said that they can't afford it. Keisha, I remember we always talk about this, how, back when we had, there was a conference we wanted to go to, and I was like, I want to go, and I set an intention. And it's funny, Marlena left, but that event is where I met Marlena at. And at the time, I didn't have the money. I didn't know how I was going to get there. But I knew that I wanted to go. So the first thing I did was I bought the ticket, right? So you may not have the money for the ticket, but at least put it in your mind, set an intention. If you believe it, you will receive it. First starts with believing. You must believe first. If you don't believe that you have the money, then you won't have it. But if you do, as Keisha said, God, universe will provide a way for you. So I don't know, Keisha, you want me to go into the event or where you want me to go from there?
Go ahead and tell us what happened to you.
Okay. So I, went ahead and bought the ticket, and I think it was maybe like a couple of days before the event. My husband came home, had a bonus check, and I was really excited. And I just said, "Babes, can I use this to go to the event?" And he said, "Yes." And it was like $1,500, and I didn't need all of it. I still was able to do some other things with the money, but the money showed up. I didn't know how, I didn't know when. But I know, Keisha, you and I would have conversations, and I'm like, I don't know how it's going to happen, but, this is going to happen. And then, like different things happen. Like Marlena, we were doing Hangouts, and her and I, we never knew each other. We didn't know. We just kind of like was on a Hangout. We met each other online, and we decided to room together. And that's, so another good thing that came out of that event for me and for us was another relationship, somebody else that I did not know, and I was able to network with. So that was what came out of that event. And to pick up on what she said about events, and I've been to many, but nothing surpassed what happened this past weekend. I mean, I was one of the people that are presenting, but I'm like everybody else. My eyes and I'm like glued on the speakers. I mean, you couldn't get me away from looking at the speakers and what was going on. So phenomenal information. And I'm going to say this, for me, I walked away with, with DS Domination, we have like so many things we can do. We can do eBay, we can do Amazon, we can do affiliate, we can brand ourselves. There's so many different things that we can do. And if you're not careful, what can happen is you can become overwhelmed, right? And so for me, what I walked away was I was so clear on my purpose and my vision. That's what I walked away. I walked away with, who my target market. And Tiffany talked a lot about that at the event and with Twitter. Who my target market? Who am I speaking to? What brand? Products am I branding? I had a 13-hour drive home, so I had a lot of time to really, really think about, who do I want to become? And this company is a catalyst to help you to become that person. Something else I came away with. Okay, well, I'm looking at seeing who is making the most money right now. When I saw the checks across there, I was somewhere in the middle, even though mine wasn't there. But I'm like, I want to be over there with Dante and Becky, right? So what do I need to do? I need to do what Dante and Becky is doing in order to get to that point. So there's so many things that you can take away from the event. For my son, my 20-year-old son went with me. And if you know anything about a 20-year-old, anytime you get, maybe something doesn't go right in your business that day, you hear this nagging, this complaining, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she's driving me crazy, right? Well, now, since he left the event, I don't hear any complaining. I don't hear any frustration. Mom, I'm not emotionally attached to this. So there was a lot of personal development things that took place for him. He's doing more time management, a lot of things that I was trying to teach him. But he, how that is. They'll listen to somebody else before they listen to you. And he took all of this away, and I see him, with his feedback score rising to the top. The event, it does life-changing things, Keisha. That is all I can say. And I am looking forward to Chicago. Those of you who did not make it to Atlanta, set your intention to get there. It will change your life in so many ways. And the thing that it's going to do more than anything is it will prepare you for, for whatever is to come in your life. If you decide that you want to brand yourself for whatever reason, you want to market yourself, that is a big part of what it's going to do for you. Help you to market who you are and who you want to become. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Rachel Kelly. So this is what I want you all that are listening to me. We've been on here for a solid hour. I want to make sure you're alive, awake, and motivated. So what I want you all to do for me is those of you who are, setting an intention to be in Chicago, in the comments on our Winning Women Network page where you are actually chiming in now, I want you to chime in and say, I will be in Chicago, right? That's all I want you to write. I will be in Chicago. Now, I don't want you to get in your head and be like, oh, I don't know how I'm going to get there, but, well, I don't know, and no, I don't want you to do that right now. Right now, I want you to do, this is like, if you guys, those of you go to church, you know how they say this is the act of faith. I want you to do an act of faith right now, and I want you to just post in the comment box, I am going to meet you in Chicago. I will meet you in Chicago. I will be in Chicago. I love it. LaShawn is going to be in Chicago, and Rachel is going to be in Chicago. So I know my feed is kind of delayed, but I want this chat to go just crazy with people saying, women saying they're going to be in Chicago. Hopefully we may have something special for the Winning Women Network while we're there. Who knows what I may do. It's not going to be my birthday, so I'll have to, pull another hat out the bag. But I want the chat to fill up with women telling me I will be in Chicago. I love it. Look at that. All the people are saying they're going to be in Chicago. Absolutely. Because you know what? We don't have to worry about how we're going to get there. We're just going to say, I'm setting my intention. I will be in Chicago. All right. Okay, ladies. So let's get this airplane landed here. And I think I have quite a few. You guys still got to go. Lord Jesus, bless me. So, I'm like it. Some of y'all might have to come back next week, okay? Because I'm starting to sweat in this piece. Let's see. We have, we have the UOP, the top income earner, the UOP member of the year is on here, but I'm gonna save her for last. Ha ha ha. She thought she was about to get off the hook. No, you'll be last because I won't. But LaShawn, I don't believe I've been on hanging out with you before. LaShawn, how are you, my dear? Go ahead and unmute yourself. Tell us what you got, what you walked away from at the event.
All right, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yep.
Okay. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Said, what did I walk away with this weekend?
Mm-hmm.
I walked away with a lot. I'm actually kind of excited right now because right before the Hangout, I got a cha-ching on my phone.
Nice.
And it was in an account that I opened up last night.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. I learned a lot this past weekend. And one of the things Yvonne Anderson was like very inspirational to me. I used her method in my older account, and then I thought, why not open a new account and see how it works, and get some speed on it. And I'm only able to list 10 right now with $1,000 limit. I've got 6 listed and 1 sold. So
Nice.
I'm gonna max those out and go ahead and ask for ask for more.
Yeah.
Increase my limits, but yeah, I've got 16 feedback.
Nice. Awesome. So you would say it was well worth you coming to the event, if not for just that, right?
Oh, it was. I mean, everything was awesome. Within the first 3 hours, I was blown away.
Wow.
I mean, presenter after presenter just offered value. I've been to an event before. I've been in kind of like the business since for about almost 2 years.
Okay.
And with that other company, that was my first event, and it was kind of more like it was said earlier, kind of like a rah-rah, feel-good mindset kind of event. And this event was jam-packed full of value. And my ticket to Chicago, so I'll be seeing y'all in Chicago.
Yay! Yes. Well, awesome. Well, I'm so glad, and I'm so glad I got a chance to meet you. I remember you had on a yellow shirt.
Yes, ma'am.
See there? You know what? My memory is very good. Okay. So I remember your yellow shirt. It was great meeting you, and I'm so excited about your eBay business and everything that's happening for you. I can't wait to see you in Chicago. Please come and hang out with me again. Okay.
I will. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Okay, so I'm moving a little bit faster than I was. Marlika, over in the ATL. How are you, dear? 1 second. Okay, she said 1 second. That means 1 second. You got 1 second. One. No, I'm just kidding. That's 1, 2. That was 2 seconds, Marlika. Hello. You muting yourself and unmuting yourself. Now you're muted again. There you go.
Okay.
Awesome.
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing amazing. How are you doing?
I'm awesome.
Is it cold
awesome
right now?
It's about 40 degrees maybe.
Okay. I'm trying to test out the temperature because Kana is trying to get me to Atlanta. She's sending me pictures of houses and stuff. And but then she showed me that thermometer, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. That's not looking like Keisha Bad needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to find somewhere to be where I can wear flip-flops every day. Michael Kors said that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little.
It's coming.
It's coming?
It's coming.
Okay. Okay. So tell me, the event, how did it impact your business?
Well, when I went to that event, I wasn't really sure what I was stepping into because, like some of the other ladies on the panel, I've been to numerous events, and some of them were kind of like rah-rah, think your way to success. I didn't get a clear blueprint on what to do with my business, and if I did, it was just recruit. The very first, I'd say, couple of hours, I was taking notes, I was taking screenshots with my phone on how to better manage my time, how to get my eBay feedbacks up, how to be like Nikki and just, source my heart out on FBA. There was just so much that I couldn't even take it all in. I'm still going through all of my notes from the weekend because there are things I still haven't implemented yet. There was so much that the UOP offered that, I'm still going through everything. I haven't even implemented everything. Once I implement things, man, I'm going to be on fire. Wow. On fire. So, this is like, I don't know, it over exceeded my expectations. And after all was said and done, I said, I know I have to be in Chicago. No ifs, ands, ors, buts, nothing. I have to be there. I have to be there.
I totally agree. Yeah, you got to be there. Now, those of you who are invited tonight, you guys, make sure when you join that you pay attention to the sponsor name and make sure it's the person that you want to partner up with, okay? Because someone sent me a message today that said we may be having some issues with the join now and stuff like that. So just make sure that when you join, it actually says the person that actually invited you to the Hangout tonight, because we want them to get credit for theirs. If you happen to go through there and you see Leonard Bass and you ain't connected with me, let me know, because I want to make sure that whoever invited you here tonight gets credit for you and is able to work with you, okay? Marlika, thanks so much. We're going to see you in Chicago, right?
Right, absolutely.
Absolutely. Awesome. Thanks so much. I hope to see you on another Hangout very soon, my dear. It's been great. It was awesome meeting you and stuff. Thanks so much for hosting us in your city.
Thank you.
Awesome. Miss Torsky, are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's going on? Are you at the stage with your son? I know your son.
I am at the theater, yes. He is rehearsing for a play. Nice.
Okay. Talk about a mobile business, huh?
Absolutely. I've been on eBay and Amazon most of the day.
It's so nice. I was on the plane coming back to Seattle, and Southwest, on one leg of my trip, actually, I could buy the internet, right? And I was like, man, this is so cool that, I have a business where I can literally work anywhere. And so you as well. I mean, your son, I think he does a lot of plays and stuff like that. So for you to be able to, do this anywhere has to be an amazing feeling. Am I correct in that?
You are absolutely correct. And I guess I just didn't realize how much of a blessing it has been, because he, just started out a couple of years ago. My husband and I was just talking about it, and we spend so much time in rehearsals, and then when the play goes into production, that, I'm not in a place where, I could report to a 9-to-5 even if I wanted to. So it's such a blessing and such a wonderful opportunity.
Am I correct in that?
You are absolutely correct.
I'm going to mute out Chandy. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, sweetie.
No, I was just saying how much of a blessing it is that this business allows you that time freedom, and being able to work it from anywhere to be able to create financial freedom for you and your family. So it has absolutely been a blessing.
Awesome. Thanks so much. It was so great to see you in where was I? Atlanta. I was like Vegas, but that was like where was I at? Okay.
And I've already set the intention. I'm going to introduce my husband to your husband in Chicago. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm going to bring he and my son to the next event. We're really excited about it. And he's, wondering where all of my, energy and oomph is coming from. And I'm like, well, you just got to come to an event and experience it for yourself. So
have to. My husband was so, let me tell you, this is so funny, and I was going to tell Reginald. My husband wore his UOP pin to church today, okay? Like he put it on his suit and everything. He's like, babe, I need you to put my UOP pin on and stuff like that. He was like, this is UOP, baby. I was like, oh my God, this is way too much. But, that's what events do.
Yes.
For him, it was like, to come there and to see. I mean, and he knows, the money is not really, at this point for him, it's like, okay, I know you're making money, right? But for him this time, it was more so, I believe, more so like to see like that we have a huge team, because I was like, babe, this is not DS Domination. This is a unit of prosperity.
Right.
This is our own event. And he was like, oh my God, So definitely bring him to Chicago. It'll definitely open his eyes up so much.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I can't wait to meet you guys.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm sorry I'm moving a little bit faster now, but
I understand.
I want to get through. I knew this hangout was going to be a little bit longer, but let me get down to so my ATL sisters, Kana and Keisha. Ooh, I like that. I'm going to have you guys come out at the same time because I want to talk to you all both kind of simultaneously or whatever.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I see your check in the background. I see Dante didn't hold yours ransom.
No.
Thank God you're local, okay? So you guys see my check on eBay, let me know, okay? Because somebody's sending it to me, and you know, I ain't got it yet, but no, stop.
Oh my goodness.
K&K, we have big things we have big plans actually for the Winning Women Network in the coming year, and really thrilled for the ATL to get some marching orders, and those of you women that are in the ATL, we're getting ready to do a WWN UOP takeover in the Dirty South.
Exactly.
So what did you ladies think about the event? I know you guys, we did a lot of work, but what were your thoughts? Did you come home and were like pumped out of your mind? It doesn't matter which one you talk at once.
Well, I'll go first. I definitely was pumped out of my mind. The event was really good, and you know, I know everyone here just keeps saying the same thing. It was just really content filled, and you know, even for those of us that were speakers, I know I came back and I was on 10 in my business. I mean, it had been a while since I made videos. I'm creating videos again. My team is pumped. We're all in this thing, and we're really, really working, and you can just feel the momentum. And I know that Heidi said before that it's kind of like when you go to church and you get pumped up, except for this doesn't go away. I mean, it's just really, really lasting, and everybody has this energy, and we're ready for the next event because Chicago is going to fuel us to that next level, and this has just really been amazing.
Nice. Awesome. And your training was amazing. You guys, if you all enjoyed Kana's training, I need to chime in the chat box and let me know, like, that girl is amazing, okay? I was like, what?
Thank you. Well, you know, I think that's one of the things about women. You know, women are typically very, very resourceful, you know, and that's one of the things that I preach over and over again for women to have is to be very, very resourceful, whether or not it's in your business or in your life. That's usually one of the strong suits that we have. And so if you're thinking about becoming a business owner, you got to learn how to be resourceful and work this thing out. And, you know, DS Domination and the eBay platform gives you that, you know, that area to where you can do that. You can grow and you can be creative and you can do whatever you want to with this business. It's really amazing.
Yeah, that was definitely resourceful thinking, and thank you for sharing that. So if you guys don't have the DVD, oh my God, then you want to go to UOPDVD.com and grab the DVD. It's going to be worth every dollar that, you know, you invest. Remember, I told you that this 90 days, this next 90 days is about you investing in yourself and in your business. If you're making money and you're taking all your money and you just blowing it, right, and you don't have a certain amount that you're putting back into your business, and shame on you. You need to get a different mindset, because you have to take some of a portion, whatever your number is, 20%, whatever that number is, and invest it back into the business if you plan on growing into something very big. Would you agree, Keisha?
Yes, definitely. You definitely have to invest it back into your business if you want it to continue to grow. And, you know, what I love about our team is, you know, all of you guys are just so real in that you actually preach that. You're not out there buying, like, the fancy cars and the big houses and stuff. You know, everyone on our leadership team is just so authentic, and it was just amazing being able to see that, you know, to this weekend, because I didn't get to make it to the Vegas event. So it was just awesome seeing that, you know, who they are online is exactly who they are offline. And I want to share something really quick as far as like events. Prior to DSD, I was with another company. I won't say the name, but I was able to recruit over there, but my team was not able to make any money. And just like many others, you know, at that time I was laid off, and I wanted to go to the event. Didn't know how I was going to get there, right? But it was my sponsor at that time who actually inboxed me and said, okay, why don't you come to the event, and actually paid for my event ticket. And I just paid for my plane costs. And for me, it was going to that event to, you know, see if this is where I needed to be or whatever. But what happened is, I realized the event wasn't for me. That wasn't the company for me, but it was the connections that I made. You know, so I got there to that event, didn't know how I was going to pay for my hotel room or anything, but I had the opportunity to actually be in a room with Keisha Bass. And that's where I actually met her. And, you know, so that's where my journey, I say that's where it began. Because if I wouldn't have gotten to that event, I wouldn't have been able to meet her. And when she started promoting this business, you know, I wouldn't have been like, okay, this is the real deal. Because I know where she came from and, you know, as far as like the business, and I trusted her. You know, and just like the person who's invited you to this hangout, trust them and be willing to invest the $20 and treat it like a business, because sometimes you see it as it's just $20, but it's more than that. This is an opportunity where it has changed so many lives in a short period of time, where you're not having, if you don't know how to recruit, you don't like recruiting, it's like, you know what, you don't have to do any of that. So, you know, you can't afford not to get to the events. You know, I will leave it at that. And one of the things too, I know when I got back, you know, from Atlanta, you know, I had a lot of team members inboxing me that couldn't make it to the event and was like, okay, what happened at the event? This is not something that you can regurgitate and give back to someone, because there was so much value and so much content, and I would just mess it up and leave it out. So you need to either, you know, definitely get the DVD or be at the event and stuff, and, you know, don't make any excuses.
Yes, no excuses. That's the next thing. Next 90 days, no excuses, okay? Don't make any excuses. I'm giving you the game plan as we go. Set goals. Goals in the next 90 days, right? What are your income goals? What are you going to hit? What are you going to do? Set intentions, right? We want you to set, you know, intentions. Follow the training, okay? The training works. LaShawn just opened up a brand new eBay account last night and already has a sale on an account with 10 items, $1,000 limit. The training still works, even this, this late, it's still working, right? Getting clear. Rachel talked about that. Get really clear about, your business in the next 90 days. Who are you called to serve? You have to know that. Who are you called to serve? Because just because Keisha Bass is called to serve women does not mean that you're called to serve them too. There may be a different marketplace, a different target market that you're called to serve. But even though you may see some things that I do, and yes, you may model some things I do, but just because I do all my stuff in pink does not mean that now you have to run out and do your stuff in pink, right? You may have blue and pink, teal and pink, and you may have a bunch of different colors in your marketing to whomever you're marketing to, right? But in the next 90 days, you want to get really clear about who are you marketing to? Who are you called to serve, right? Even on your e-commerce business, you guys, the stuff that I give you, I can use it on anything, right? So I can use it on being an affiliate, about being clear about who your target market is. I can push you over to the e-commerce side and say the same thing. You want to get really clear about your brand, right? What is going to be in your store? What is your, for me, okay, I'll tell you. I set an intention that Bass Central Products, which is my company, right? Bass Central Products, right? Because we got the essential products. Okay, so because I know that my company has essential products, I say, the Bass family has a company that's like Procter & Gamble, right? So what does Procter & Gamble have? Things that are essential, like, washing powder, different. If you go and look on some of the labels, you'd be surprised how much stuff, toothpaste. I mean, they sell a lot of the essential stuff that we use every day, right? And so I know that because my company line is, essential products that people need. So when a product comes across my desk, somebody sent me a message. They say, Keisha, how do you select your products? I'll tell you how I select them. When something comes, I'm looking on, on doing some research. When something comes across my desk, across my screen, then I say, okay, does this fit into the product, into my product line? Okay, so in this product line, now I may have, right? That may be, maybe something that's more not necessarily essential products. I may have a handbag line, but that's not going to be a Bass Central product, because purses are not really essential products in my company. Right now, your company, it may be essential, right? It may be one of the essential things for women to have sunglasses and and purses or whatever, and shoes. That may be essential in your company. It's not in mine. So you want to be really clear in the next 90 days on your eBay account. What am I selling? Get really clear, okay? So hopefully that helps you all. That's the 90-day game plan, right? if you stick with the plan, you know, you'll be successful. Go with the plan, okay? Awesome. Well, it looks like Chandy may be falling off and on. That's cool because right now I have the Unity of Prosperities Member of the Year. I have the Member of the Year. I have UOP, the top income earner inside of the Unit of Prosperity. She had a check for $410,000 that we issued her on the stage. You can go to the Unit of Prosperity fan page and you can see all the pictures from this amazing event with all the checks and everything. You can see Miss Becky. Thanks. Becky, I thought about you today. Let me tell you why I thought about you. I went to a dinner. I went to a lunch or whatever. It was like my pastor's birthday dinner, lunch or whatever. And there was one of the deacons from the church or whatever. He was sitting across from me. He was playing this game on his phone. And I said, "What game are you playing?" And you want to know what game he's playing?
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush. And I thought about you. I said, "Oh my God, our top income earner was a Candy Crush game addict, and now she is a top income earner in our team." Welcome, Becky, to the Hangout. I'm so excited to have you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So, how does it feel?
Wow, what an amazing week and what an amazing event. I was so surprised, and I met so many wonderful people. I think that was one of the big takeaways for me is the people that were at the event, and also the training. It was phenomenal. And I had my notebook, and I was taking lots of notes, and even when I got back, if I didn't understand something, I would send an instant message and through Facebook and figure it out.
Wow. That is so cool. I just don't even know sometimes, like, you know, where to start. And so, Becky, you still
He wants to go to Chicago with me. He's 11.
Huh?
I said my son is 11 and he wants to go to Chicago with me.
You should definitely bring him to Chicago, okay? He should come to Chicago.
I said, should Dad and Bubba come too? He said, no, just you and me. Okay. But so real quick, my DSD story. I started in January of 2013. I was looking to quit playing Candy Crush because I was playing way too much, and I have a full-time job. And I was also looking for tax write-offs from a home-based business. So I was online and I found DS Domination. And as soon as I saw it, I just immediately knew that it was a brilliant marketing idea. And I was connected with Keisha and my sponsor, Pam. And they had a 10K in 90 days. I signed up for one of their boot camps. And I remember asking my sponsor if I was coachable. And she was like, coachable? Yes, you're coachable. And I was doing everything they told me to do, even though I didn't want to. I was taking that imperfect action, like posting 2 videos a day and writing on Facebook. And I had to get over some stigma about sending emails, you know, once or twice a day. But I did. And the funny thing is this page, my Facebook page, is my business Facebook page, and I hang out on it more than I do my personal Facebook page now.
Wow. How cool is that? That is so, so cool. Candy Crush addict turned into a top income earner. That is amazing. What, my dear, would you tell someone what would you give someone that's in the business, right, that is saying, I just need something? What would you tell them to do for the next 90 days? What would be your piece of advice to them?
I would tell them to list at least 5 to 10 items per day. And even if they don't feel like it, to keep listing on eBay and just keep listing and don't quit, because working with DS Domination is similar to fishing. The more items that you have listed on eBay is like bait, so it increases your probability of getting a bite or a sale.
Nice. So list, and actually this is the second, I believe it's the, the second time that we've gotten that piece of information, is to actually, the one who lists the most is the one who wins. Yvonne Anderson, who was teaching us about our feedback and stuff. Now, obviously, you can see she definitely knows eBay. I think at one point she was doing 5 figures or something like that on eBay, if I'm not mistaken, like something crazy. Anyway, she said the same thing. So you all, we have definitely far spent this night, and I see there's still people that are still here. So I definitely want to say thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're going to be back next week, but there is, like I said, I want to bring a few things to your attention. If you're going to meet us in Chicago, you want to go to ulpevents.com and you want to grab your ticket to the event before this thing sells out. We have some amazing speakers that are coming, and I'm pretty sure once they hit their list with the event and the price point that we have at this point, we are pretty sure that we'll sell this event out. So get your ticket, okay, because it's going to be a lot of fun. Tomorrow night, we will be back again. There's going to be the Unit of Prosperity live Monday night hangout. We have some amazing people that will be coming on, both men and women, to come on Monday night to share with you, their success inside of DS or whatever the hosts come up with. Is always something interesting and exciting, and you want to be here because what you continually hear, you will eventually believe, and we host these so that you can actually you can build your belief system, because we know, I know firsthand, when I first got in, I didn't really believe as much as I should have believed. And so, as Keisha said, we're all about being 100 with you, right? I'm not here to, to twist your arm about $20, right? Because that's just not, you don't really have to really go into a whole, whatever, about 1995. A lot of you, it's just that you've done so many deals, right? And you got really excited about it. You paid your money, and it might not even been $20. Some of you have gotten into things that have been $500, $200, $1,000, $10,000, right? And you've gotten into these deals, and they didn't pan out the way that you thought they should. And so we host these hangouts and stuff so that it will help believe your belief system that this is something that absolutely works. And you know what? If it'll work for me, it'll work for you. If it works for Becky, it'll work for you. If it worked for Keisha, it'll work for you. If it worked for Mary, it'll work for you. Torski, it'll work for you. You know what I'm saying? So we keep doing this. So tomorrow night, on Monday night, at the same time, actually not the same station. It'll be we'll have a different link. Get back with the person that invited you tonight. Get the link for tomorrow night, just in case you may need a little bit more, right? You may need to see a little bit more. But make sure that you get plugged in. Those of you who are ready to get started, we want to welcome you to the Unit of Prosperity. We are 30,000 strong or something at this point. Many of them are not even in the Facebook group, but we want to say welcome to you. Get started, you guys, because we're changing lives, and we might as well start with yours. So I look forward to seeing you guys. We'll be back here next Sunday at the same time, but join us Monday night, guys. I love you, and I will see you soon. Night.
Thank you for watching. For more information, go to the About tab and visit my website. You'll see it right there in the description. It's partnerwithyvonne.com. Again, www.partnerwithyvonne.com.